You guys have internet there, right? They do internet in Britain.
We have this old thing. I think it's called Dialer. That's kind of ours at the moment. We're hoping to get that newfangled broadband soon, but
try DSL.
Yeah, well, to be fair, Australia is still waiting on it.
They're still waiting on dial-up.
Yeah. Alright, well, everybody, let me pop up in our outline here. Welcome, everyone, to Game Sus-ters. This is a podcast from GameLuster.com. If you're just joining us, each week we're going to do a deep dive onto kind of an older game that we love, or maybe we don't love, or just want to talk about. But we try to come at it with a positive attitude. So I know the world is collapsing around you. Don't look outside the window. Don't look at the fire.
Don't
look at the giant insects.
Never look outside there.
Never look outside.
No, look at the fire. Just stare at it for a while. Lose yourself in it.
Okay.
Love
listen,
the flames.
Okay. I'm Nirav. I'm just gonna try to get through this, and I'm gonna be your host today. So I am joined as always by my lovely co-host Ree.
Howdy.
And our special guests today are Luke and Tim from GameLuster. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
All right, good enough. That was the top three probably somehow.
That was smooth. I mean, we all spoke when we were meant to, so that's better than usual.
Yeah, you told me to say hi. I said hi. What more do you want?
We're gonna be a little more conceptual today. For instance, just to open up, what's up with space, guys? What's up with outer space?
I don't like it.
You don't like
you
it?
Don't like it?
Mostly void, a little bit of stuff.
Who sorry.
That's true.
I'm sorry, Luke, you don't like space?
There's nothing there. It's not right.
I've never heard somebody say I don't like outer space.
Yeah, I've heard people be like ambivalent towards it, but just no, not for me.
I think Luke must be nature because he abhors the vacuum.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's an awful lot of because space is so bloody massive, and you've just written it all off. That's really upset me.
I'm not a fan. I'm just going to stay here on my planet. I'm happy here. I don't need whatever's out there in space.
You're happy on Earth. It makes one of us.
I don't want anything to do with it.
Listen, I am one of those people that never ever wanted to be an astronaut because it is terrifying, the idea of going to space. Holy shit, why would you do that?
How is that terrifying?
Because if you step outside, you die.
Yeah, well, just don't step outside. Simple. Like now.
I mean, the same is true if you're on a plane or in a submarine.
Oh yeah,
valid,
for sure.
Valid.
But you're also only on a plane. Well, if you're on a submarine, that's fair enough. If you're on a plane for a few hours, and then you're like, I'm out, right? But if you go to space, you're there for 3 months, and then the alien could also be there.
Okay.
So
valid.
Exactly.
Valid.
Yeah, I don't know, but space is a cool place. I think they have a lot of planets. I know that there's a lot more nothing than there is anything, but I don't know. I think
you
it's
have
fine.
to have a place to put your something, and that's the nothing. That's
what it is. Also, astrology is something, right? Where they do
astronomy.
Cancer is in the 4th house. Venus is mad today.
Oh no, the proper legal term for that is bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was actually working on a guide. I'm writing up a guide for Genshin Impact, and I got to one of the characters who is an astrologist specifically. She's extremely poor, and I'm sort of gathering that she just has bought a witch costume and is pretending that astrology is anything to scrape by.
Oh, yeah, God.
which is sort of a fun character.
I feel like I've met several of them in real life.
Yeah, honestly though, if I'm all stocked up on healing crystals, so please.
Just make sure that you apply them in the correct orifice.
Yeah, it's easy to lose those little guys.
Yeah, you don't want to find out what happens when you put them in the wrong place.
Yeah. Just ask Gweneth Paltrow.
No.
Am I I don't know that I have a full understanding of what her goop is for /
oh my God,
where it's from.
Leave it that way. Leave it that way.
It's snake oil.
Don't.
That's all we need to say. It's just it's snake oil.
It's the snakiest snake oil. Don't look into it any further. If you've avoided her vagina eggs, don't look into it.
I knew it was a vagina thing. Damn it.
It's not just vagina things. Some of it goes up the butt.
He just got really angry about that.
Okay.
Oh no, it's something to absolutely get angry about, but you have to laugh at it too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a call. I'm being told that none of us are allowed in the Hall of Fameluster this week. We
Profane language.
Profane language with us. But we are going to sneak by the guards.
Nice.
So everybody, please put on your space helmets because, as requested and discussed before, we have relocated the Hall of Fameluster to the moon. So we're going to be heading into outer space for this one. Everyone get your suits ready. What color is everyone going to be?
Pink.
Okay. That's a very e-girl answer.
I know, it had to be. I had to claim it.
Uh-huh. I'm white, but I will say it's because my character has I found my aesthetic on the very first try, which was the white character with like the white tuxedo, like, or the white suit and a cowboy hat, and I was Doug Dimmadome. And I just was like, this is me. This is who I am.
Oh god, I'm not peaky girl. I go for pink and I get the sheriff's hat. I just love that vibe.
Okay. I like that. It's kind of like a 1970s Miami sheriff.
It really is, isn't it?
I'm the Space Viking!
Okay. Luke, how about you?
You're Huggy Bear.
Absolutely.
Alright, what's that aesthetic? Wow. Tim, how about you? What's your guy look like?
Well, I've done a couple, but I think the one that I rocked the best was probably black with a tuxedo.
Okay. It's sort of a James Bond vibe.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this guy up to? Like, what's he drinking tonight?
Blood mostly, because that was when I was the imposter.
Yeah. Alright. Well, so today in the Hall of Fameluster, we're going to vote in the most sus video game alien. I had to do some thinking for this one, but I think I got a good one. But I'll save mine. So, Ree, why don't you start us off?
All right.
You bring with you?
Well, I brought a cheat/joke answer that
okay, yeah, throw that out
is
first.
too good.
Sure.
So I'm going to go with The Thing from The Thing, which there was a video game based on The Thing.
I did not know they made a video game for that.
Yes.
We learn something new every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is why that is my joke answer. But my real answer is the X-Parasites, specifically in the form of the SAX.
Okay, where are they from?
They're from the Metroid Fusion game, and they can take on the shape. They can infest anything, take on their shape, absorb their memories, and they can take over Samus's power armor and use it against her.
Alright, so if I've heard anything sus before, that is definitely pretty sus.
That's pretty sus, yeah. What can you? I did play Metroid Fusion, but it was such a long time ago. What do they look like, so I can recall them?
The actual parasites look like little green or red or yellow blobs that coalesce into any of the enemies that you fight.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think I remember those. The green guys, the little green guys. Okay, cool. That's a pretty good answer. Ree, what have you brought?
Okay, so mine's nowhere near as exciting as that, but I've been recently playing Mass Effect again. So in that vein, this is going to be controversial though. I've gone with Liara because I mean the girl's just so sus. Like BioWare really want you to love her, and I don't hate her, but she's just sort of forced upon you, and then she has that massive character swing from the first to the second one where she goes from innocent anime girlfriend to cold-blooded murderer, and that's really sus. That's proper sus behavior.
They always do though. Those what are they called? The yandere girls.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. And it's just
yeah.
The girl's too sus. I think anyone who obsesses over her when Tally is right there is a bit sus as well. So
mine is also Mass Effect. Can you do a whole species, or does it have to be a specific
Luke?
character? The L-Core from Mass Effect.
I kind of wanted a character. Toss me the species, though. Let's see.
Because the L-Core, they don't speak with any of inflection or emotion. They state their emotion at the start of their sentence, and to me, that's extremely sus. Because how do you know they're not lying? They would say they'd see you and they go, "Happy voice.
Ooh.
It's a pleasure to see you, Shepard."
Honest,
but you don't know they're telling the truth. They could be furious to see you. They could hate you. They're like big four-legged, weird
Oh, they're like the
elephant-kind
Vulcans of
looking
the
things.
Mass Effect universe.
Worse than the Vulcans, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. The Vulcans try and suppress their extreme emotions. These guys are clinically incapable of expressing them.
Okay, so this is actually what this is this is the neutral people from Futurama.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Yes.
it is.
Yeah, it's that, but they
If
would
I don't
state
survive
their
this,
emotion,
tell my
the
wife I
emotions they
said
have
hello.
at the time at the start of that sentence. And I just think that's sus, because how do we know they're telling the truth? Like, imagine playing Among
Right.
Us with a game of Elcor, you wouldn't know what to do, because none of them would be expressing any emotion, and you couldn't trust what emotions they're saying.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so mine is a little spoilery. If you're listening, if you haven't played Prey and you don't want to be spoilered.
I figured you'd pick this one, which is why I didn't go with it.
Oh, thank you for leaving me this one. So I mean, like, I don't know if you're thinking the same thing as me, but my choice is you, the player character.
Yes,
in Prey.
yes, that was exactly what I was thinking. I was also thinking of going with that mug right over there.
The mug
one.
would have. Man, mug would have been really good too. Yeah. So if you guys aren't familiar with Prey, basically you play the game as a character named Morgan Yu, who is a like part of a space program, basically on the space station Talos 1. The thing that you don't know is that you find out at the end your character was an alien the entire time, a Typhon, and you were sort of pretending to be a human to work through this simulation of what happened when the ship was destroyed. So, of the station, sorry. So basically, at the end of the day, like the entire 30-hour game, you've been an alien running around thinking that you're a person, but like actually an alien and trying to act like a human, and people being like, "Are you okay, bud?"
I can't believe Prey completely ripped off
the
Among
reverse.
Us there. Disgraceful.
Disgusting. Yeah, but I would say that your own character is pretty sus, because the thing is that's so crazy is that you think you're a human the whole time, and so you don't even know how to pretend to be human. You just like are doing the things, and like people are like, something's not right with this guy.
Maybe they're a player character. You ever think of that? No.
Ooh. All right, so let's go ahead and do some votes. Tim, where are your votes going?
Well, I'm gonna go with the X parasites, because in a similar way to the Typhon, it becomes you, but also the player character from Prey, because you're super sus. Your entire species is super sus.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, like, on top of, if you just want to count in all the Typhon, like the way that like the phantoms exist is by like they kill somebody and they like rip out like parts of their body to like take a humanoid form. And I don't know if the others of you have played Prey, but like it's fucking terrifying when you're like hiding from phantoms, because what they do is like they're like walking around like janky people almost, but they keep like whispering the last words of the people they consumed, like in their voices.
That's not just sus. That's proper sus.
That's proper shady right there.
Oh, the SAX, it doesn't talk, but you can literally hear it approaching, which is amazing that they did it on the Game Boy sound font. But
interesting.
The entire like music will go silent as you hear doom, 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 getting louder and louder.
Kind of sounds like
and
Mr. X.
you have to evade it every time it shows up until the end.
Yeah, I was about to say that,
yeah.
dude. Yeah, which is good, which is a good one too. All right, cool. Ree, where are your votes going?
I'm going to the protagonist for Prey. Proper sus, well sus. Saw him in electrical venting, so and then also I'm gonna go with the Elcor in Mass Effect, just because the thought of playing
definitely
someone
don't
with
play
no
Among Us with me
emotions
then.
Among Us is terrifying.
Yeah, and we will talk about. Yeah, I was about to say we'll definitely talk about all of us having had that experience already.
For Prey. I've not played it, but I know of it. I've had a friend explain to me in great detail a lot of stuff about that game and why I should play it. Maybe eventually. I have a lot of stuff lying around I should play.
You should play it.
Is it coming back? Maybe then.
Come on. It's come back to Game Pass, man. It's coming back.
Yeah, I had it downloaded and installed on my PC for ages.
Yeah,
And never got
it was there for a while and it went out and they said it's coming back now.
And my other one, I will go for the Metroid Fusion Parasite.
Ah!
I'm gonna be honest. Liara is like my favourite character in Mass Effect, so no, I can't vote for her being sus. Was it you that wrote the top 10 about best BioWare romances? And
I'm sorry.
I kept shouting at you in the Discord to put Liara in there.
Yeah,
and you didn't, and it made me really angry that you didn't. No.
I'm sorry. She's
Is
so
it-
overblown.
My my unfortunate truth is that I've only played like half of Mass Effect 1, and the controls were like so janky, and then I was like I got so sick of the land speeder fucking thing. I was like, I cannot do this. Like, so
it has not aged gracefully.
Well, now that they're doing the remaster trilogy, I'm hoping it's a little bit fixed. So I'll probably just hang around and wait on that and give it a go then. Yeah, I will. I'm actually gonna. I've completely like forgotten about Metroid Fusion until now, and I thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Throw a vote in for that. And I'm throwing a vote for myself, making me the winner. Now this is where I tear off my face to reveal I'm a lizard person too.
I saw it.
Yeah, we already knew that.
Oh. All right. Welcome Morgan Yu to the Hall of Fameluster. You can go stand over next to the entire roster of Super Smash Brothers.
And the vibrating mass of horses.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That the horse mass actually has congealed. They're on the roof now. I don't know how they got there.
Oh, Roach must have joined them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. All right, let's head out and into Bustums. Everybody, please bring out any sort of weapon, just whatever you can grab, because our backs are against the fucking wall here. We're gonna bust this game open. So yeah,
sounds sus, like something an imposter would
I have a
say.
PSVR aim controller.
I didn't say
will that work?
Yes.
Having a PSVR control at all is a little sus, honestly. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick run through of what this game is and how I guess this phenomenon happened. So basically, there is a this game Among Us, which I am 100% sure you already have heard of if you're listening. Was released in late 2018. It was made by a team of 3 developers, and only one of those developers was full-time developing the game. The other 2 were just consultants. And the programmer, who was the developer for that, he's done some other games too, like the Henry Stick something. God, I can't remember now. Henry Stickman, I think.
Yeah.
Games. Yeah. Regardless, they put out this game in 2018 and made a record-breaking 19 sales when they launched. Really exciting.
Not the worst launch I've ever heard of.
Honestly, not the worst one. But yeah, like I said, it was kind of deemed as a flop. The developer was like, oh well, I guess this isn't going anywhere, and moved on to the next thing. And it sold a few hundred copies basically over time, but never really kind of reached anything big until this summer. So it was in July. I was trying to get to the bottom of how this happened, but. Essentially, there was a streamer, Soda Poppin' on Twitch, who was streaming in July this year, and he was I can't remember what game they were playing, but he was like, I'm kind of getting bored of this. Does anyone know a game that I can play with my real life friends on here for you guys? Just something multiplayer that nobody else is playing. And somebody in the chat was just like, oh, there's this cool game called Among Us. It's $5 on Steam, and he was like, great, let me try it out. And he had a few thousand people watching the stream, and it just exploded from there. It completely snowballed, and by the end of August, everybody was playing this game. By the way, I'm just gonna do a quick jump over to Twitch, and let's just see how many people are watching right now. Let's do some bets. What do you guys think?
100,000.
All right, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna stay probably about 9,000.
9,000?
Yeah, I don't watch Twitch. I don't know what's good views.
You're terrible, e-girl. What do you think, Tim?
I am.
I'll split the difference. Say around 75,000.
Okay, well, you guys are garbage because there are 221,000 people watching.
I win!
Now.
The thing is, I'm only surprised because I figured those would be the primetime numbers.
Oh no, primetime numbers have been hitting about 500,000 some days.
Bloody hell! This Twitch thing is quite popular, isn't it?
It is very popular.
If you've heard of Twitch, if anyone hasn't heard of Twitch.tv, you should go check it out.
Is that a good replacement
cool
for Mixer? Because I used to follow Mixer all the time.
Oh,
it's
God.
it's like Mixer, yeah. If that helps
I've
you.
been looking for a good thing to fill the Mixer-shaped hole in my heart.
In all reality, I don't use Twitch very often, honestly. But by the way, just for reference, it is definitely the highest viewers right now. The only game that's being watched more than that right now is FIFA 21 because it came
Bloody
out.
Hell!
Well, it just came out yesterday, so I guess that makes sense.
That's insane.
Yeah, but so Among Us is doing pretty well. By the way, they said they hit. They put out a little report at the end of September 30th. Let's do another bet. How many sales do you think they've had now of Among Us?
I remember seeing that the peak player count was at least 3 million. So
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Are they including mobile in that? Because you don't buy it.
Including
it's on mobile.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm going to say 20 million.
Okay.
40.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with about 20 million. Yeah.
They've sold 100 million copies of this game.
Bloody
Yes,
hell!
on
Oh
September
my
30th.
God.
Yeah, they hit 100 million.
I guess because it's free, a ton of people have downloaded it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that includes like the free downloads on mobile for sure.
That's
but yeah, that's pretty fucking wild.
Yeah.
I did not
if
realize
you
it was
just
free on mobile. I thought it was.
It is with
it's-
ads, and then you can pay $2 to get rid of ads permanently, which is amazing. Like, wow. Anyway, so I've run through a little bit of that. So let's talk about the game a little bit. I don't know, like what I kind of want to touch on is like this game, if you haven't played it or haven't checked it out yet, is basically the game like Mafia or Werewolf that you would play just like in person with your friends.
Sort of.
Sort of. Yeah, that's like the conceit of it. Yeah. But I think if you've heard of a game called Town of Salem, that game is literally like Mafia but like made into a video game. This game I think took off so much more because it is like built on that conceit but adds so much of its own stuff into it.
It adds bits of Alien and The Thing.
Yeah, I was about to say
also,
like The Thing, and then There Were None also kind of in there.
Maybe a bit of Gmod murder as well.
Yeah, a little bit of Gary, he snuck in there too. But yeah, so like I kind of want to talk about like what is for you guys like what is the psychology of this game? Like why do you think that it is so popular? Why do you think it is so fun? Why do you think that it's like such a good time to just like fucking like spew out grade A bullshit to your friends?
God, it's just. I think it's because what I've noticed is that even my non-gaming friends are like always getting on my case to play it with them. So it's somehow managed to like capture that market as well. And I think like we just sort of want an outlet to be arseholes with no consequence and kill our friends sometimes. And I feel like it just gives us a platform for that.
Internet.
Yeah, exactly. But now that's a bit bad. But now we can do it. In the.
It's like, as you were saying, like with casual gamers, I think it's because the core gameplay itself is very simple. It's go around, do some very basic tasks, and hope you don't die. Whereas if you're the imposter, it's trying to scope out where's a good spot to kill someone and not get caught, while making sure you're covering your tracks and stuff like that. Like the actual core
That's the
gameplay,
other thing. Like,
it's more about the discussions and not the gameplay itself, I guess.
Yes, I think that's the key thing. It's more about talking. It's not really about. I mean, like the tasks. Then no one gets too stuck on the task apart from like bloody card swipe. But I'll be.
Everybody hates the card swipe.
The card. That's the thing is that like there's two sides to that because like there was one time where I was like Like, I saw one of my friends, like, in the admin room, like, doing the card swipe, and he did it so quickly, I was like, there's no way he actually did the task. It's, like, fucking sus over here. Are you kidding?
I know
Too good at the game.
I know someone who's physically incapable of doing that keypad one that's like Simon Says.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Like, I played it with them, and they just cannot do it. And I'm like, it's not even that hard. It's like maybe, 6 rounds at most?
Yeah, I think
Usually
it's 5
only
rounds.
4. Yeah, 4 or 5.
Something, yeah.
But you just can't do it, and it makes me laugh every time.
The thing that, like, sucks also is, like, now, I think we're at a point now where everybody is, like, you know, during the meetings, like, you're grilling each other, like, okay, like, what task did you do in what room, and, like, how long did it take? And you're like, and, like, even if you were doing it, you've, like, already forgotten, you know?
Yeah, people have got everyone thinks they're Sherlock Holmes in this game now.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, you know, Nirav says, like, he spent 15 seconds, like, downloading the weather, when I know for a fact it only takes 8.5 seconds.
It's exactly
it's like,
that. It's exactly
Leave me
that.
alone.
Thankfully, me and my friends haven't got that deep into it yet. We're very much just, I was over here doing this, and everyone kind of questions it. They'll be like, no, I saw him going that way. We're quite civil unless someone has directly suspicious of somebody. Like, literally one time, I was the first person in our group who discovered the little camera feed where you can see actual things. And I literally saw the imposter kill someone on it, and I ran and hit the button and was like, I found these camera feeds. I saw him do it, and everyone's like, what camera feeds? It's like, oh, is it the one where you can just see where people are in
Sounds a bit
rooms?
sus.
I was like, no, there's an actual like live camera feeds, and I saw this person kill this person, and nobody believed me. I was like, you motherfuckers. I swear to God, I saw this happen.
Sort of to this point, like my friend my group that I regularly play with, my D&D group, like we had played this game for like probably at least 10 or 15 hours, and like just like last time we were playing, like 2 or 3 days ago, my friend Ryan was like he's actually on here. I don't know if any of you were on the same one with him a while ago, but anyway, he was like, we're like, oh yeah, check, like, no, I was over there, like, it's, check the map, and he's like, there's a map? And, like, he like literally did not know for like 15 hours of playing this game that there was a map.
He must have not known. Does he not know how to sabotage then?
No, yeah, like I guess not. Like, I think he kept going to the table to sabotage from there.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's incredible. But anyway.
One more thing I'd just like to add, Among Us has made me realise that whenever you're watching like horror movies or monster movies and you see the groups making dumb decisions, Among Us has made me realise, I'd probably make that exact same decision in that situation.
Oh yeah.
I don't have, if you don't have all the information,
so
like the viewer would.
How good of a liar have you found yourself to be, each of you?
I do reasonably well unless someone immediately accuses me, and then I kind of crack a little.
Yeah.
But like, if say I murder someone, no one's near it, someone just goes, yeah, I found the body here, I just kind of play it normal. I was like, oh, I was in the reactor doing this job. I saw this person going there. I did once get away with tricking everyone into believing somebody else was the killer. It's probably my proudest moment.
My trick so far, I've only been caught as the imposter one time, because my trick... Listen, my trick, every time, I don't accuse anybody else.
Oh, yeah.
I just say, like, hey, I was over here. If you don't believe me, I mean, that's too bad. I mean, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus here. And everyone's like, Nirav's so trusting and kind.
Prepare to be absolutely disappointed.
My strat, I'm pretty evil as the imposter. I will throw the other imposter under the bus without hesitation.
Oh my god, that was you?
I've seen it happen a couple of times in my game, but only if the imposter has done a shit job of defending themselves, that the other imposter will then
I don't even care if it isn't a shit job. It's like, you know what, I need to deflect, so yeah.
That's one of my favourite tactics is in other games when there's been multiple imposters, and I was like, I didn't get a murder, I just kind of was following people around, and then somebody else got body spotted. So we go into discussions and the other person's like, oh, Luke was with me the entire time, so I don't think he's the imposter. It's like, alright, next round I've got to kill him. I don't care if it exposes me as the imposter, he defended me, and it's so funny to me to kill somebody who's defended you really hard.
But there is nothing better than that when you've completely and utterly won over at least one person's trust.
The sheer amount of disappointment they would have in you for then turning out to be it is too good to pass up. I don't even care if I win. If I can just spectacularly disappoint somebody like that, it's worth it.
it's even better when you're in a voice chat with them, because just having like, so I'm pretty evil. I would like win over my friend's trust for like the whole game, and then they'll be my last one to kill, and I'll just like hear on over the mic just like this pause of realization, and then just they scream, "You bitch!" You know, it's phenomenal. It gives me so much adrenaline. I love it. I'm pretty evil.
Pause for a second, Tim. Are you talking? I can't hear you.
I
keep seeing your little green circle light up.
Oh, that might be background noise.
Okay, I can hear you. Okay, we're good. Anyway, yeah. So tell me about your pro strat.
Largely, I figured out, a lot of good blind areas. My pro strat for, again, stay quiet, don't accuse people, just go, oh no, I was doing this, Like, try not to draw attention to yourself. That's the entire point of being an imposter. Though, I do have to mention that we do sometimes play an alternate mode, which I've taken to calling Alien or Jason mode, where at the start of the round, you announce, I am the imposter, but you're not allowed to vote. You're not allowed to report bodies. You just have to get your tasks done as quickly as possible as I come and hunt you all down.
Oh,
also, the lights go out really quickly. And my friends have said, you are amazing at this. You are fucking scary because you can tail us like nobody's business. So, like, I would go pop a murder, just start following somebody for my entire, 40-second cooldown. And they're like, how do I get away? 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 And I'm just silent the entire time because we're on voice chat. Just waiting. And the exact second. Boom. And I won those rounds handily.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm probably going to give that a go, actually.
Yeah, I'm stealing that.
So, yeah, one thing... I don't know, I figured this wasn't going to be super structured, but I feel like we should just jump into, sharing funny stories that have happened in this game. But one thing I really want to, point out, which is probably the funniest thing that's happened, was I was playing with my group of friends the other day, and my friend... so I was down on... I think it was on the second stage. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's the one with the cafeteria and all that.
The planet, yeah. With the lava pit when you chuck somebody in?
No. It's the one where you're in the clouds and that Y-shaped walkway.
That one, yeah.
So I was down at the bottom, on the deck, doing the weather download thing, and so my friend Kyle had run down there, and he was in front of me doing the weather download, and then I ran behind him, to also do it, and he finished before me, and then he walked up into the other room into the cafeteria. And then, 5 seconds later, I was done, and I walked up, and I saw my other friend, Matt, dancing in circles around his body. And I was I called a meeting, right? And I was I just saw Matt summoning a fucking demon using Kyle's body. And everyone was I don't know, Nirav, you sound a little sus right now. It doesn't sound like something somebody would do.
That is a very sus accusation to make.
It is. And I was no, I swear to God, I saw him dancing around the body in a circle. He looked at me and he kept dancing. And Matt was I don't know what you're talking about, man. I just got there. I saw you standing over the body. I was no!
I know how we've said that the strategy to being the imposter is to not draw attention to yourself, but it sounds like the opposite's true there. Just be fucking be so bonkers that no one will believe them in the emergency meeting. No one's going to believe them, so just act batshit.
That match ended very funnily because there were six of us total, and the other four of us just ended up finishing our tasks, and
nice.
He just lost at the end. But he was so he explained to me that what he had been doing was that he killed Kyle and thought nobody saw, so he did a victory lap around the body. Which is just such a so bold. That's the key to winning this, is to be bold and confident in your actions, right?
Yeah.
Anyone else have any fun stories?
I have a story about electrical.
Please.
In which I don't die.
Where all the fun stuff happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going into electrical because 3 of my tasks are in there, and I think the lights are going out. So I go in, I fix the lights, and then I go to do my tasks. Then I come back out, I'm walking out of electrical, and then I realize, wait a second, that's a body. And I go back up, and I walk over it, and I walk down, and I'm like, and this was my first game, mind you. And then I hit the button, and I was like, found a body, electrical. Probably been there a while because I kind of did my task before seeing it. And I didn't get thrown out, but eventually and we won the round. I forget, it was just tasks. We didn't figure out who all the imposters were, but the person who had been killed had been standing over their body, and they were like, so I had no idea what you were doing there for a second, because you walked over my body like 3 or 4 times. Like, yeah, I didn't see it. That place is a mess. It's like, yeah, no, that's electrical.
Yeah.
Do you think that I don't know, like I feel like electrical might be like the room where it happens,
Oh yeah, it's like the Hyrule Temple in Smash, that's where shit goes down.
That's like it's like the lower level of Hyrule Temple.
It has like one of the best vent systems as well, because you can vent from electrical to the med bay or to the security room. So there's a good bit of distance.
Oh, yeah.
You pop in, kill someone, then pop out and go back to the med bay, and you're already a good chunk away. So it'll be hard for anyone to see you near it. So you have to hope nobody recounts out the vent systems if they do see you coming out of that room.
I mean, in conclusion, just nerf electrical, please.
Yeah.
Electrical is OP.
Well, I love that. That one's too easy to lean back on, because like you can always be like, I was rewiring an electrical, like if you forgot what you were doing, or like if you weren't doing a task. Because like it's so hard to remember all of them, and like exactly where they can be. So I don't know, but I guess like just more to talk about like the idea of this game. Like, so one other thing that has happened is that the game has become so popular that in July, when it kind of bumped up again, the developer like regathered the team, and like they sat at like the council table and like like, okay, what do we do?
And the immediate response was, red is sus. I mean, let's make more game.
Let's make more game. So yeah, they originally planned to do a second game, and after seeing the game explode so much that like now like 100 million downloads, like they were like, why would we do that? We already have such a healthy player base, the most healthy player base even.
So many organs.
Yeah, there are so many organs in here already. Why don't we keep them, and we'll add all of that stuff into the first game for free that we were going to make a second game out of. So we are having a giant 2.0 patch coming sometime later this year. It's going to be apparently pretty big, like very feature rich, but some of the things that they are adding is at least one new stage at like the launch of 2.0, but there will be more future stages coming. And then some new tasks and stuff, some new cosmetics and everything. But they are also supposedly adding in a new mode, which may be more towards your alien mode that you were talking about. I think that would be great to have it built in.
Yeah, that'd be super fun.
But I think that'll be really fun, and I mean, hats off to the developers for adding that in for free. That's awesome, rather than having everyone pay again. Because the thing is, they could ask everybody to buy Among Us too, and for like $10, and like we all would,
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, honestly, I'm thinking about buying some of the cosmetic DLC, honestly, just to like support them a little bit, just because of how nice they've been.
I mean, I was playing it on mobile, but I recently got it on PC just because I thought like, oh, these devs, they're too good to us,
Yeah. Interesting secret information I have here. If anyone wants to hear. Yeah. So
an exclusive.
An exclusive world premiere.
World premiere.
So actually, like segueing off the world premiere thing, I did manage to sneak into Jeff Keighley's community panel for the Game Awards, which is like 200 people basically that like he bounces ideas off of for like what they should do and stuff. And I managed to hide to like very stealthily get in there
through the vent. Yeah,
through the vent. Yeah, I vented in there, and so somebody asked him like hey, like is Among Us like a possible Game of the Year nominee, even though it came out in 2018, and he's like, I mean, yeah, like we don't actually put restrictions on anything, so like if the the voting jury decides that Among Us is the Game of the Year for 2020, then it is. That's all it is. There is to it. Which I found interesting, but yeah. So I mean, honestly, I would look for this game to be winning some awards this year.
Oh, I'd love for it too. I feel like it wholeheartedly deserves them. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, again, especially just because like I can't imagine like how these developers feel like coming back, like seeing this game like become the most popular thing in the world, like, and just like having having thought it a failure for so long, and then having this happen,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do want to ask, like, what other features do you think would be cool addition for like the 2.0 update?
This might be a small one, but just being able to change the number of imposters in a game, because you have to, if you say you're in a game with 2 and you want to change it down to 1.
Oh, you have to end the lobby.
And start a new lobby. So then
different imposter tasks, like not just traditional, like kill everybody, destroy the ship, but like alternate tasks, like do a different form of sabotage, or
okay, yeah.
Kind of off the back of
don't always make it about strict murder. Make murder, absolutely a part of it, but other ways to play is always a good thing.
Off the back of what
I would love for there to be
I
something.
suggest maybe being able to undo tasks that survivors have already done.
Oh,
Yes.
that would
Yes.
be good.
Oh,
That
so
would
you
be
know-
good.
really good
so say
idea.
like the bar's
Yeah.
halfway, maybe there's places you can go where you can like actually like break stuff or undo things like wiring or whatever to reset their task progress. Would be cool.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It should be more difficult to undo than do.
Yeah, it should
But I
absolutely.
agree.
Yeah.
And it should be
Now,
obvious if somebody walks in on you, or like
Yeah.
there'll be like a
Yeah.
warning saying this place, or like, obviously there needs to be some kind of evidence so you can catch.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
catch an imposter in the act of doing it, you know what they're doing.
Yeah, my crazy idea was to add some sort of a function, and it might be like a physical like button or something in the world, but for either the players or the imposter to like switch roles with somebody, like midway through a game.
Ooh.
Like
Interesting.
the idea of being like the imposter, or I think this would be an imposter function. So the idea being that like you're the imposter, they're getting close to finding you, right? And you're like, oh fuck, my back's against the wall, they're gonna get me. Then you like you make somebody else the imposter, and then you're actually out there just doing tasks. And suddenly they've got like the fire coming towards them. You're like, I saw them.
Now that is going to end a lot.
And then
Yeah.
they can
right there.
now and then they could accuse you and say you made me the imposter, and like I don't know what you're talking about, man. You've always been the imposter.
Oh god, that's interesting. Yeah.
That would be interesting to have like a possession ghost mode.
Yeah.
And the question, the way that it would, I think it'd work. I'd be curious is, would you still count as the imposter if they killed you for the game purposes, or would it actually switch to somebody else?
That is interesting. I like the idea of the ghost being able to like possess the imposter. Okay, this is sort of my idea. Like if you're a ghost and like you finish your tasks, you're like following the imposter around just to kind of see what happens.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
let's say that like you have this ability to possess the imposter for like 3 seconds or whatever. Like you jump into their
Ooh.
body and you can restrain them, and not like long enough for like a fellow crewmate to escape or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea because the ghosts really need a bit more to do, I think, because people just leave as soon as they die. It's really annoying.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, in my games, yeah.
In my games, it was just like there were like 3 games in a row that I was the first person to die, just out of opportunity, and I literally just time to do all my tasks. Nothing can interrupt me. Game's easier now.
Now, I will say that like I've only played 2 games with randos, and they were both miserable. I would not recommend doing that.
Really? I mean,
I
I'm not
group of
tempted to play
friends.
with random
actually,
people.
I'm like the opposite. I love playing it with random people. I'll get like 2 friends in, and then like the rest will just be random because that's where the fun happens. I mean,
The fun happens when you lie to your best friend of
No.
10 years straight to their face.
okay, but the fun happens when you do an imposter run so good that you have some 9-year-old in the chat yelling at you, saying unspeakable things about your mother, like we're playing Call of Duty or something. That's
Yeah.
what I get my joy from.
Interesting. Maybe you are a sociopath. Who knows?
Well, she doesn't think Mario Kart Double Dash is the best Mario Kart, so obviously.
Oh, here we
That's
go
true.
again. Look, you're just wrong.
honestly though, the whole thing, like, I've been sort of like trying to like keep an eye out and see which of my friends are just sus in real life, you know, and like okay, I'm Bree. If you're listening, I'm calling you out. She had like my friend had like the most sociopathic lying I've ever heard in my life. Like, I like she was like some Dexter level shit, and I was like, oh yeah, like she like rallied us all to like kill like one of our teammates, and he's like, no, she's lying. Like no one could lie this convincingly. Kill him. And obviously we were wrong, so that's been very scary now.
Yeah, my friends have pointed out that my most common said thing in the chat is, guys, I'm not sus, I'm just stupid, which I think sums up how good I am at Among Us. But one thing I want to know from you guys is, have you had the pleasure, if any of you drink, have you ever done Drunk Among Us?
No.
I
drunk
don't
us,
drink,
yeah.
but I haven't played with drunk people either. I have helped moderate drunken games of stuff like Resistance, which is a very similar game in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I have done that a little while ago, and it got very loud, I will say. I was playing with a group of like 6 friends, I think, but like we just got we got very loud. I mean, like, the thing is, I know everyone's like, oh, it's like a friendship ender, and it's like, okay, yeah, haha. Like, and I hope nobody's like actually mad at each other for things they did in Among Us. But yeah, no, it's like I don't know. Like, I'm curious about like what I don't know a lot about psychology or anything, but like I'm curious if there is some sort of like synaptic response to like lying and people believing you, you know, that like this is somehow triggering in
there's
people.
gotta be something behind it, because like,
yeah,
I mean, I've joked about it ending friendships, but it's actually like my friends and I we're talking all the time now because we're playing this game, so it's almost like bringing us together so we could be really horrible to each other. So maybe there is something in that. So
well, one other thing about it, like you said earlier, is like a lot of like non-gamer people are playing it too.
Yeah,
like I've gotten
absolutely.
literally all of my friends are playing it, and I've played with them, and like it's so easy for them to do because it's on mobile. You know, they don't have to have a good PC. But yeah, like I don't know. I'm really happy that it's done so well, but we've actually been in here for a little bit. I want to keep on moving. So I do want to. I'll close this out with our traditional question. I mean, does this need more or less ghosts?
You always
need more
ghosts.
players to become ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah,
the imposter, of course.
If you're the imposter, it needs a lot more ghosts for sure. I do think that maybe we can tie that into our thing earlier, where I hope the ghosts do get like more that they can do when that update comes by. We'll see if the ghosts become more powerful. All right, yeah. So everybody, welcome to Time for Games. So I racked my brain on this one because I was like, I need something like deception themed, and like, what the fuck can we do over a podcast that is like deception like a deception kind of thing? But
we can pretend to be friends.
Pretend. It's all about pretending, and everyone here commit to the bit, please. So, I guess I'll start us off on this so you can get an idea of what we're doing here. So I've asked each of you to pick a well-known video game character, and then sort of in a first-person way, I guess, tell 2 truths and a lie about who we are. The others have to kind of guess which thing is the lie, and then find out like who you are. So I'll kick us off. So these are my 3 things here. I was born in a desert. I am truly one of a kind. I have a well-known son.
Okay.
Now these should be like really well-known people, so any of you should know who they are.
Ganondorf?
Yeah, well, that's the game. I demonstrated it correctly. I guess, but I guess that I am bad at hiding things. I made mine too easy. Whatever. I don't care.
I repeatedly racked my brains going, no, this will be too hard, this will be too hard, this will be too hard.
I knew there's...
I'm exactly the same about the ones I've written as well.
Okay, who thinks they've got a good one that we may not get right away?
I've got a decent one, including with a hint, just in case you can't.
Okay, so, save the hint. Save the hint.
Oh, yeah. I am a character in Smash. My weapons include, but are not limited to, a key, an axe, water, and a boomerang.
Oh my god, that's so many.
In the game that I come from, I am forced to kill my fiancée.
Bloody hell.
Okay, somebody has a lot of weapons, and they might be
emotional
in Smash?
baggage.
No, they are. Well, yes, I am.
Well,
in
that's
Smash.
one of the.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, is that like there's two of those things are true, and one of them is a lie. So
Yes. I'm
trying to figure out which one. Like you could have lied about them being in Smash, and the other two things would be true. So
this is gonna sound like a wild one. If the Smash one is a lie, then I was gonna guess James Sunderland.
Ooh.
what is that?
That
He's the protagonist of Silent Hill.
it's not James Sunderland, but no, you're not a bad guess.
Who kills their fiance?
James Sunderland.
Well, you got me there.
I mean, spoilers for a game from 2004.
Hey! That re-release is coming.
Oh, now I'm gonna play it again.
Yeah,
heavily modded.
I've heard that I've heard that there's some really good mods to make it look like a pretty modern game.
There's like a whole kit that makes that game play exceptionally well on PC.
Okay, cool. Yeah, really I think it's coming on GOG, and they usually do a good job of fixing up old PC games. Yeah, they put
Silent Hill 4 out, which is a flawed but very good game.
Okay. Anyway, is it the Silent Hill man? It's not.
No, it is not James Sunderland.
Okay,
he's not the main character of Silent Hill 2.
Absolutely drawing a blank. I've got
Is it
no
okay?
idea.
Is it the villager?
It is not the villager.
The villager killed his fiance?
No, the villager kills everybody.
Okay.
Sure.
I feel like I'm fixating really hard on the kill his own wife, thinking that might be the
that
lie.
could be. But
Because if that's not the lie, then
I feel like there.
is it the hero? Is it the hero from Dragon?
Or Isabel.
Is it the hero from Dragon Quest?
No.
Okay.
Did he didn't kill his fiance?
No, I was thinking that was a lie. I was thinking that was a lie.
I'm so fixated on that. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I don't
think
Also,
any
he
of us
does not
if
wield
the-
a key or an axe as a weapon in his own game.
Well, he wields a whole lot, so yeah.
The only person I can think of wielding a key is Sora, but like,
yeah. I mean, so
There-
much
there's
happens in
actually-
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. There are two characters, one who in Smash, who have wielded a key as a weapon. One of them does not do it in Smash.
Holy shit! I think I know who it is.
Okay,
Mr.
what do
Game
you got?
Watch. Mr. Game
It
Watch.
is not Mr. Game & Watch.
Oh fuck! I was
that's a
so
good guess,
confident.
though.
I came in there so confidently.
the end of the Game and Watch game when he killed his wife was horrifying.
Look, I'm trying to see past the kill fiance.
Yeah.
But you guys won't let it go.
Okay, I will take that hint, please.
Okay, his primary weapon is a whip.
Oh, it's
Simon.
Belmont.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Richter.
Or
Richter Belmont.
Okay.
Hey.
The lie... Well, do you want to try and figure out which one the lie is?
Well, I guess the lie would be the weapons, maybe?
No.
So he
He's-
didn't.
but
He
like,
didn't
he's
kill
in
his own
Smash.
wife because
No.
his wife killed him.
No, you are not forced to kill your fiancée. She will die if you don't rescue her in his game.
Oh.
But no, he literally at one point, one of the weapons that you can pick up in Rondo of Blood is a key, and you can use it as a weapon.
That
Well, so
is
it's-
news to me. I did not know that.
So
Yeah.
that's a bit different from Game Watch then.
Yes.
It's the two are like, I don't know. The two are similar, of course, in many ways, but mostly in that I guess that they're video games, but
And they're both in Smash.
both in Smash. Yeah. Okay. Ree, what have you brought with us? That was a good one too.
Okay. I don't think anything's going to top that, but let's go. Okay. I own a hamster. I'm
Okay.
in Smash. I get on very well with my crewmates.
Wario.
No. wait. Which one did you think was the lie for Wario? I can't. I need to ask.
Probably the get along well with my crewmates, right? Let me think. I own a hamster. I'm trying to think of any video game hamsters. I'm just running back to Overwatch.
Is it Fox?
Sorry, what was that, Luke?
Fox.
No.
I was
Fox.
thinking, isn't one of the characters in Star Fox?
How disturbing would it be if Star Fox owned a pet hamster?
Let's see.
Okay.
Is it Shulk?
Again, sorry.
Okay, should I say it one more time? Just so you get
Yes.
some final round of guesses before I give it up. Okay. I own a hamster. I'm in Smash. I get on very well with my crewmates.
My first thought is Shulk.
No, I'm afraid it's
No, not Shulk.
He does get on well with his
He
crewmates.
does.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
If the hamster thing's a lie, is it Olimar?
No, but...
Olimar is a hamster.
Olimar? I thought he was a man.
Yeah, but he's hamster-sized.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
true.
less than hamster-sized.
Alright. Are we going to do the grand reveal?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Commander Shepard. Smash was a lie. Because Shepard has the space hamster and notoriously gets on a bit too well with the crewmates.
Okay, fair
Yes.
enough. He
and
not
Minsk
in
are
Smash.
in good company together.
What is the meme, like, I'm Commander Shepard or whatever?
This is my favorite blank on the Citadel.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
But
is
no,
my
they're-
favorite lie in the Citadel.
there needs to be I had completely forgotten about the hamster. There needs to be a Minsk and Boo and Commander Shepard and his hamster crossover. And if you don't know who Minsk and Boo are, you're missing out.
Why don't you tell us?
Okay then, Minsk and Boo are characters from what are they? Baldur's Gate. A ranger and his animal companion, a miniature giant space hamster. Boo.
Is that not just a hamster, what you've described?
No, it is a miniature giant space hamster. It is a miniature version of a giant space hamster.
Yeah, because I'm playing Baldur's Gate right now, and I did not get the vibe that was a miniature giant space hamster, so thanks for the bit of lore there.
Yeah. Oh, he will get into it at some point.
Okay.
If you ask him about Boo. Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Nice.
I love
Luke,
Minsk and
how
Boo.
about you?
Okay, I'm worried mine's going to be rubbish. So I'm going to try.
Well,
anyway.
I mean, mine was guessed after
okay.
1/4 of a second, so
Yeah.
go for it.
So sus.
Alright, so here's my character. They said, I fought in Vietnam.
Solid Snake.
I faked my own death. Fuck off.
Is that it?
See, the thing was, Vietnam was supposed to be a lie.
Wait, hold on. You didn't get it, did you? What?
Yeah, it's Solid Snake. Except Vietnam was a lie, because Vietnam is Big Boss, not Solid Snake.
I still got it.
Guys, do you know what this is the equivalent of? What just happened is like when you are an imposter and the other imposter kills someone and you get blamed for that murder even though it wasn't you, but technically you were an imposter. That's what's just happened.
Yeah, that is what's happened. Jesus. I'm sorry.
my God.
The thing is, Vietnam was a lie. That's not actually applicable to Solid Snake. That's Big Boss. I didn't even get into the actual fact about Solid Snake.
I don't know. I just I heard Vietnam, and the only video game I thought of was Metal Gear. So
What were the other two?
well, yeah,
It was gonna be the other two were gonna be I faked my death after being branded a terrorist, and I killed my own twin brother.
oh, okay.
Haven't
I
we
think
all?
in
I did
utero,
make a second
sure.
one as a backup.
Oh no!
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
made a second one too.
Oh,
Just,
yeah, throw it
I
out.
made a second one
Alright,
just in
just in
case
case
my other
this
one got picked
happened.
beforehand.
Yeah,
Please go.
yeah. You can go first.
Okay, so here's my third one. Well, second one, the backup I made in case somebody else did Solid Snake, not that somebody would guess it immediately. Okay, so here's the second one. I have fought alien life forms. I survived being infected with a deadly virus. I was part of a special police unit.
That could just be Samus. Nope.
Is it one of the Resident Evil characters? I don't know many of them. Okay.
Possibly?
one of them
is it
is
Leon
infected?
Kennedy?
Jill Valentine.
No. Jill Valentine.
Hey.
Okay. Nice,
The
nice.
alien life forms was a lie.
Yeah, I was.
That I thought would fit in, but also would
Okay,
throw it off.
that's good. Yeah, I was thinking Samus too. So, all right, Tim, you had another one you said?
Yes. So, my enemies include a space dinosaur from 10,000 years in the future, a Greek goddess, and Frankenstein's monster. I watched my mother die before my very eyes, and I live by her final words. And I am father to another hero in my own series.
That is some anime ass shit.
Yeah,
it is. Go on.
Let's see. Is this No More Heroes? I don't know.
No.
I haven't played any of those.
You should, especially now that Travis is a skin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'm so excited for him to finally make it in Smash. So many people are so angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just glad he's getting any rep.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Well, sorry, this is a deviation. Are not the old No More Heroes games only on the Wii? Have they not made one since then?
The first two are on the Wii with a remake for PS3, and then there's the No More Heroes sort of top-down game for the Switch, and I think other things, but I have it for the Switch.
Okay, so yeah, that's I don't know. Yeah, I checked it out. It looks pretty cool. So I may dip into No More Heroes 3 when that comes out. Okay, so anyway, can you run those back again? Sorry.
Yes. My enemies include a space dinosaur from 10,000 years in the future, a Greek goddess, and Frankenstein's monster. I watched my mother die before my very eyes, and I live by her final words. And I am the father to another hero in my own series.
Is this somehow JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
No, but it is very, very much in that same sort of ethos.
Okay. I do feel like this is an anime game.
I'm very unweeb, so I wouldn't know this.
I've dipped my toe into the weeb before. Let me see. Is this One Punch Man?
It is not One Punch Man.
Okay.
I keep thinking it's Dragon Ball, but I don't remember space dinosaurs in Dragon Ball.
There are actually space dinosaurs in Dragon Ball, but it's not from the future.
Yeah, I was like about to say, like, I think there are space dinosaurs.
I mean, I guess Goku, maybe? Probably not.
No, it's not Goku.
Godzilla. I mean,
no, not Godzilla.
I think there are space dinosaurs.
There are space dinosaurs. King Ghidorah is, at least in one iteration, I think is a space dinosaur.
Yeah. Do you know Mothra just lives on an island? It's kind of her whole deal.
Keeps dying and coming back to life.
Yeah. Also, this is fucking bullshit. Mothra is the only canonically female Godzilla monster. So fuck you guys over there. Come on.
She's also the only unambiguously good one.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I don't know what this is. Do you want to give us a hint, or you can just tell us?
It was Alucard, also from Castlevania.
Oh, okay.
I was never gonna get that.
I was never gonna get that either.
Do you want to guess what the lie is?
Is it space dinosaur? Hopefully.
No.
Wait, that's
one's true.
What? That is?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
One of the villains in Symphony of the Night is Galamoth, who is a dinosaur from a dinosaur man from 10,000 years in the future, and he first appeared in the Boku Dracula-kun game, where he comes from. He's a space invader, and that game is also 10,000 years in the future. The lie is that he is the father to another hero in the same series.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Same. I can't think anymore. I'm meant to play Among Us after this, and I'm gonna be like the worst imposter ever. I'll just be like, oh, they'll be like, Rhiannon, what were you doing? I'll be like, oh, it wasn't me. I was in vents.
It's not me. I'm a space Godzilla from 10,000 years in the future.
You don't trust me, Space Godzilla?
Yeah. If we include the Boku Dracula-kun game, he also fights Spider-Man and the Statue of Liberty.
That is a... You could make your own Super Smash Brothers game.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get out of here. Everybody, let's head to the wishing well. I don't think we have any coins in this game, so I guess we'll just have to throw somebody into whoever the imposter is. We're gonna throw them into the wishing well.
Tim's the most sus because it's too good at lying.
Yeah, I would agree. So. I was thinking of like other like board games and stuff, or other not even board games, but just like games you would play with your friends, just like on a bus or a car ride or whatever. And like, do you guys have any ideas for how to turn something like that, or even your own like original idea for like another indie game you think would like blow up big like this?
Has anyone ever tried to turn House at the Haunted Hill into a?
Oh yeah,
I feel like that could work maybe with the popularity of Among Us and stuff like that. I feel like potentially that might work.
That could be something.
Yeah, there's a card game series that I love that has already been turned into several video games. Amusingly enough, called Sentinels of the Multiverse. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that might. Actually, no. The Fantasy Flight's Cthulhu series, Eldritch and Arkham Horror. Those would make for an interesting experience.
I think it would be really cool. So, do you guys know Mansions of Madness?
Yeah.
It is maybe the most complicated tabletop game ever created. It's definitely up there.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it's another Fantasy Flight game, so.
Yeah, it is so many mechanics running at all times that like it is astonishing to me that the person who thought of it didn't make it a video game in the first place. Like the number of things that you have to constantly keep up with to play that game is unimaginable. Plus they have an off-brand Cthulhu in there that you can fight. He's unlicensed, but I mean he gets the job done. I don't know. I think that'd be a cool one. Yeah, anyone have any others? I just want, like, more... I want... I guess the purpose of this is, like I said, a lot of people who don't play games normally are getting into this, and I think if we could get some more tabletop-like games like this, you know, that you can play with your friends.
It'd be amazing if they could find a way to convert, like, some aspect of D&D into, like, a short burst mobile game. I've got no idea how that would even begin to look, but just another game.
It'd look a lot like 4th edition.
Yeah.
I just want a game where like it's all about like
I will say
the social aspects of it, because I feel like that's why people are getting drawn into Among Us.
I think Divinity Original Sin 2 is the closest we're going to get to that.
Hey.
Unfortunately. But it's like, yeah, D&D is so hard to make into a video game because the whole point is that it's not limited by the restrictions of being a video game.
The thing is, though, if you were gonna do it, 4th edition, like, apart from it being named 4th edition, D&D would have been a great, like, jumping on point for a ton of casuals, especially if they had actually made the electronic add-ins that they had planned, which I think included a video game. So I think, like, a D&D Tactics that everybody gets to play a character in and do all sorts of weird bullshit nonsense would actually be really fun. Just jump in, you got a bunch of, like, pre-generated or procedurally generated dungeons, everybody's got a thing to do, you can talk about it, you can go, oh no, we do this, no, but if we do this, give it some randomness and just see how it goes. No one person's in charge, the game is the DM.
I think that could be cool. I mean, like, I feel like it'd be crazy to program that to make it balanced in any way, but...
D&D. It's not balanced.
See, that's the thing. Like, okay, exactly. But you know people would be like, oh, this isn't balanced. Like, yeah, like, nobody gives a shit. Like, the point is to have fun.
It actually probably be more balanced, because Wizards can't do all the bullshit that they can do in the regular
Love
games.
Wizards. Love the fireball. Okay.
Yeah, that's not the imbalanced part of Wizards.
No, it's not. All right, so let's go and wrap up. So, give a special thanks to you guys for joining me. I don't know how to fit Todd Howard into this one. Have you guys had any thoughts on that?
He's in the airlock.
Also, he's
one of the tasks is to complete story.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I mean, he's a bit sus because you can't really trust anything he says at E3 anymore. So there you go.
You're saying his task is releasing Skyrim? He's done that already.
Todd, we just saw you standing there. You haven't.
I just saw you standing there and over a broken copy of Skyrim.
It just worked.
Download Skyrim and upload it.
Oh my god! Yeah, the download is just him downloading Skyrim to all the computers in the station. Okay.
Install Skyrim in admin. Install Skyrim in cafeteria. Install Skyrim in engine.
This is a really interesting... I hope they let us get modding with this. That would be such a fun thing to do. Okay, so... GameLuster.com. You can find us there. We do articles, we do reviews, we do features, we do all the good stuff. You can also find us at youtube.com/GameLuster. We got all these cool, fun videos coming out. Some are funny, and some are just such serious gamer topics, you know, that like really kind of get to the heart of like the seriousness of the gaming industry.
Like tourism.
Like tourism. So yeah, we'll run around. So Tim, what plugs you got?
Console Tours is still coming out. I'm going to try and get the first episode of Introduction to Plumbing 035 edited and up shortly. Hopefully that'll be a running series as I introduce Kate to all the Mario games she missed.
That's a lot of them.
Yes. We're not going to do all of them, but we're going to do like the big releases, the original Mario, everything for the NES, and Super Mario World, and a couple of the 3D ones.
Yeah, like the main series games. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool beans. And yeah, you got some more console tours up there now.
Oh yeah.
So those are going
working our way through Sinnoh, and gonna go on to other games, probably Omiya and definitely Okami, and then from there, who knows?
Okay. The future is your oyster. Ree, what have you got?
Well, we've got our Dishonored video that's just gone up, where I very accurately recounted the plot of Dishonored, having known nothing about it beforehand apart from its name. So
and having watched it, you got it everything 100% correct. And anyone that says otherwise, including the game itself, is wrong.
Yeah.
You created the lore as you spoke it.
I am God Howard himself.
I still am like shocked that like the very last frame is what tipped you off that there were zombies the whole time.
I know, I completely missed it for the entire video. But yeah, and then
even after I showed you a picture of the zombies, and you're like, "Are they doing okay? They must be in a cult."
Yeah. So that's what I've got to big up. Watch that.
Yeah. Cool. Luke, what have you got?
I haven't got anything in the works right now. I just want to say that Double Dash is the best Mario Kart, and I will not allow our tyrannical editor-in-chief to silence me on this.
You're fired, so there you go, you're silenced.
I already resigned.
Like the fourth time
you can't fire me really quick.
Podcast.
Give me your gun and badge.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to say that. God damn.
Wait, hold on, Luke. Did they give you a wait, Luke? Did they give you a gun? They should not have given you a gun.
Yeah, no, that was their first mistake.
Don't you guys like not even have guns over there?
That was their second mistake.
No, because
we have
because here in England you don't need guns.
You get butter knives. That's about it.
Right. Everybody has a big stick. Is that correct? That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have a lot of knives.
We have cricket bats and footballs.
Yeah. Incredible. All right. So, I guess that's probably about it for right now. I think we are actually, if you want to keep an eye on the YouTube channel, my top 10 articles that have been coming up every week are going to be transitioning into videos, and probably going to be more of a every 2 weeks thing. But yeah, keep an eye out for those. So that'll be kind of fun. I guess we'll go ahead and close out. So I won the Hall of Fameluster for the second time. Even though I've been the only person on every episode of this show, 13 episodes in, this is only my second time winning.
And yet somehow I still feel this is rigged.
He rigged it so he could win.
I rigged it against myself to make me seem less sus.
Yeah. Just like the imposter.
Alright, I didn't think of anything, so I'm just gonna go out on a classic here. Do not trust Red, they're sus. I saw them in electrical, I saw them there, they were right next to the reactor. Holy crap, please believe me.